Are you looking to buy a new hatchback? Are you confused between a new hatchback and a mid-size SUV available at similar prices? Are you fed up with the plight of our roads and are irked to take out your sedan for city runs? Are you looking for purchasing a second car within a budget that is not a sedan or a hatchback? Well, then this video might be for you. Welcome to Shift and Search's Auto Glimpse series, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Nissan Terrano. Getting right onto the video at hand, is it worth purchasing a used Terrano today? Well, let's find out. Nissan launched the Terrano in India in 2013 and offered the vehicle as a slightly more premium package than its badge-engineered partner Renault, which had launched the Duster in India in the year 2012. Let's get to know what badge engineering is and how it works. Badge engineering is a business alliance formed by manufacturers to cope up with today's tough economic conditions and competition through optimizing efficiency. The manufacturing assembly lines and resources are shared between the alliance partners to result in a win-win situation for both of them. The tie-up between the Japanese and French counterparts, that is Nissan and Renault, had resulted in the Terrano and Duster being offered with the same mechanical specifications but with subtle differences in cosmetic bodywork, equipments on offer and interiors to stamp their own brand's design language. Before moving on, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video. It may be a minor gesture but helps the channel loads. Thank you. The Terrano, after its launch in 2013, got its facelift in the year 2017 with new features including black chocolate interiors, 7-inch infotainment system and cruise control among others. Nissan offered the Terrano with a 1.6-litre petrol and a 1.5-litre diesel engine. The petrol engine made 104 bhp and 148 Nm of torque. The 1.5-litre diesel engine was offered in two states of tune: 85 PS with 200 Nm of torque or 110 PS with 245 Nm of torque. Variants equipped with the petrol engine and the 85 PS diesel motor were available with a 5-speed manual transmission. Nissan offered the 1.5-litre diesel engine that produced 110 bhp of power with two transmission options: a 6-speed manual and an AMT. The Terrano was 4,331 mm long, 1,822 mm wide and 1,671 mm tall. Wheelbase was 2,673 mm. Curb weight was 1,263 kilos. Front suspension was independent MacPherson struts with coil springs and anti-roll bar, and rear suspension was torsion beam axle with coil springs and anti-roll bar. It also sported front disc brakes and rear drum brakes and a power-assisted hydraulic steering. Front and rear tires measured 215/65R16 and the minimum turning radius was 5.2 meters. Diesel engine of the Terrano offered great drivability and efficiency. The Nissan Terrano also inherited the Duster's supple ride quality and tough nature in a slightly more mature and stylish package. Massive ground clearance of 205 mm was more than sufficient for Indian roads. The Terrano also featured a 6-speed AMT gearbox which was well tuned and was great to use in the city and on the highway. The long travel suspension worked brilliantly on all surfaces, and the flat and consistent ride quality was of the Nissan Terrano's strengths. Good amount of space is offered on the inside and seating 5 is quite possible. Boot is big and well shaped. Interior quality, while slightly better than the Duster, was okay but came with a price. The Nissan Terrano could not match the finished quality or features of its rivals, the Hyundai Creta. The absence of an all-wheel drive option in the Terrano, which was available in the Renault Duster, was a big letdown. The Japanese car maker is not likely to replace the Terrano as it already offers a more modern alternative in the form of the Nissan Kicks. I personally feel that though the Kicks has its own strengths and is modern, it lacks the macho butch looks of the Terrano and doesn't totally replace the Terrano for those who are keen about the macho and original SUV appeal. If you ask whether it makes sense in buying an used Terrano now, I would say yes, as you can get it for the price of a new hatchback, exclude premium hatchbacks which are priced even higher, and gives you that SUV-ish feel which is worth it. However, before buying, make sure to make a thorough analysis about the vehicle with the help of an expert before you go ahead. That concludes this video of the Nissan Terrano, and I hope this video helps you. Make sure you comment your thoughts and questions if any. I'll try and answer all those that I'm aware of. Also, be sure to stay subscribed for more upcoming automobile content. Thank you and wish you all a happy driving.